Good morning, everybody.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Happy Father's Day to all those fathers of humans and fur babies and trees and plants and planet and all those other good things. Thanks to the Father, we all are here, right? In some form or another. So
Infrastructure of the universe.
infrastructure of the universe. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with the Father energy this morning, and I was very grateful. So welcome. We are doing the meditation this morning from our meditation room because yesterday was a really magical day. I spent with a beautiful soul, Tara, who was helping me get ready for the retreat coming up this weekend or next week. And we've got all kind of fun things planned. And she is a beautiful gift from Bali. And she's a very large Kuan Yin. She is carved from native wood, a piece of mahogany from the island, and it's just humming in here. And I was in this morning meditating, and I said to Michael, go and meditate. No, she didn't go in the meditation room. And we're like, he's like, let's do the meditation from the room this morning. So sometimes our Wi-Fi can be a little wonky in here, but hopefully you've got a great connection. So if you don't know about Kuan Yin, she is the goddess of mercy and compassion. She's a beautiful embodiment of what is so needed right now on the planet, right? For us to hold. So she's here and she's blessing, and she's sitting with this golden Andara egg that some of you have spent time with, that we had kind of received towards the end of last year, just in time for the winter solstice. So it's all working perfectly. And she's going to be here working with us throughout the next however long. So, and then there's a lot of dragon energy with her in Bali. She rides in on the dragon. She has a golden egg. She also has rice in her hands, representing the sustenance of life, the seeds
We're
we
speaking
plant.
of, for those just joining, we're speaking of
Kuan Yin,
Kuan Yin,
from Bali,
the goddess of compassion and mercy.
And Bali is a place of beautiful diversity, and it's Hindu, it's Muslim, it's Christian, it's Balinese. Balinese, their original religion was that of the water. So it's extraordinary in their connection to the elements. So it's really shifted in here, the energy, and you'll see when you come. So she's kind of going to be our sponsor for the retreat going into the summer solstice and the play and the love and the
As we're leaving Bali, we're like getting ready to hit the airport, and Denise says to the driver, "Is there a place where we can look at some wood carvings before we leave?"
Authentic, like
we had a
ones
couple
that we
hours,
could
right?
support some local artisans. And Michael and I walked through the studio, and both of us, we didn't say anything. Both of us picked her independently. We had picked two, and but that was the one we both had picked. So we knew that she
And there's
was.
like these beautiful carvings. I mean, there's everything in the world. And there's Krishna with his flutes, and big Krishna, there's big dragons, and there's all these beautiful ones. And we're in Bali, and we've been, for a week of all the goddesses and the dragons and the Hindu pantheon of energies and goddesses and Kuan Yin. It was like out of was it, we were going there looking for Kuan Yin.
No, we thought we'd come back with Sita Ram, which is the divine feminine masculine, which is so prevalent everywhere you go, but also goddess Devi Danu, who is their mother, which is the mother of, they are the religion of the water. So she is the mother of all the water. And you see her, and she comes in on a golden dragon. She's incredible, and all the murtis are to her, and you see her everywhere. But we couldn't find a statue of her. And what we found was that Kuan Yin is that version of her so it's all connected, which is quite lovely.
So you kind of go down the rabbit hole of why Kuan Yin, the mind has to figure out why Kuan Yin, right? So you start to look at it and do a little research, and we all know the ascended master teachings about Kuan Yin and the seventh ray and the compassion. that she had, and the mercy, the flame of mercy that she holds, and the sacred ceremony, which is the seventh ray, you know, this of devotion and service. And so, but she's so much more than that when you kind of go down and you look at the roots of where she came from. You know, Kuan Yin is in Korea. She's in the female form in so many of these other cultures, but all her roots are back from India, Mother India, and the name of her at that level is Aviloksha. Aviloksha. I can't even pronounce it.
Punjaji shared that with us, which was pretty incredible.
Which she is a he, which is together as one, is which Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva came out of. Is
her.
Is her. So this she's like yeah, it's like I've never heard of her in all my time. That particular, I've heard of Ishwara, like the goddess of the god of all, right? But this I hadn't heard of her and this representation before. So it's like this whole new energy coming in for us, and it's kind of representative of what we're kind of moving into with the summer solstice.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think she's having all this work done here in this place, because there's some new energy here that we're all not quite familiar with. It's kind of coming into our awareness at a collective level, but at an individual level. So
yeah. So we're really excited for you to come and be with us. Thank you. Thursday night, we're going to have just a great meditation, quick ceremony, just be together, very light, very playful. Friday, we have one spot left. I had someone cancel, so I still have one spot left for the megalithic park. We have two vans going up. We have lovely lunch on our way home. That's going to be a delicious day. I'll put an email out to people that are going to that. And what we're learning and seeing about these sacred stones and the connection and how loud Scotland is right now is to be there because it is modeled after the stones in the Isle of Iona. And it's a really sweet, beautifully maintained place. And it'll be a really great time to be together. We're going to do a ceremony, and then we're going to give you time to be on your own and be with the stones and the grotto and the chapel and wherever your heart takes you. And then on Friday night, we're going to do, for those of you doing the retreat, we'll do one of those big, powerful activations, meditations, and put you all, list out to bed. And then Saturday and Sunday is really going to be working with the synchrocratic lines, light language, tuning into these frequencies. The summer solstice isn't one day at one time. It's actually an arc of energy. So we'll be riding that and really manifesting the seeds and what we're bringing into the light, of taking that forward as we go into the darkness of really merging into the winter solstice. So it's really the continuum of the energy. The great news is we have this big amoeba shaped pool, and it's nice and warm, and we're going to get into the water and do activations with sound and the water and light language and your Andaras. We want you to bring your Andaras if you have them, because it's all connected. And I've been inviting all these galactic beings to come. And it's like, I've had dreams of them being over the water. I've had them in my meditation. So, who knows what's going to happen? We're going to let spirit do its thing and really bless us and embody each and every one of you for your way that you're holding those frequencies to serve and express in your work and your community and your, in your world. So
you were talking a little bit, just say a little bit more about the arc of energy, because I woke up to something's new, something had shifted, something's different, right? Of course, I'm trying to put some context for this energy. And one of the things that kind of came in that contemplation was the summer solstice. This is a big energy, a big activation. It's one of the most powerful, if not, the most, the light shines the brightest, right, in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's a huge galactic activation, and we keep building on each solstice and each equinox and each eclipse. What is this summer solstice? What is this new energy, this arc that we kind of stepped into the opening of the summer solstice, right? It's not going to happen boom on the 20th. You may have birthing of whatever that energy is, and yet right now we're being acclimated to this energy, right?
Totally.
This energy is coming in now for us to really just to accept it and allow our old patterns, our old conditioning, our DNA to be activated, right? And we think we're the doer of it. We're going to do the meditations. We're going to do all these things. Really, it's just to get into the play. It's to be in that Bali energy of allowing the elements, to allowing the earth. The earth is opening up. Her chakras are opening up. That's going to have a consciousness with our chakras because we're in tune with those chakras. So our chakras are opening up, our consciousness, these new energies that are coming in. And so summer solstice, what is this birthing? What is this new energy that's coming, right? And when I tune into it, it's what I feel it is this angelic human blueprint, right? We talk about the 12-strand DNA, but we live still from the senses, mostly from the physical body. We're in the healing of our physical body or our emotional body. But yet there's this level of transition when we start to live not from the physical body anymore, not from the reflection, but we start to live from the energetic body, the pranic body, the life force body. And it's turned on to a point where you're now aware, or you're calibrated, no longer calibrated to the old physical dimension. You're calibrated to a new. You may feel like this. Why isn't things lining up? You know, I should be
This is
going
what
into
they
this
call
direction.
5D New Earth.
You're recalibrating to a higher frequency, a higher refinement, and it's an angelic frequency. It's angelic, and what does that look like? It looks like all of your energetic senses, but energetic bodies are turning. Like, well, all these murtis have like Krishna with all the little, he's got this crown of all the different lotuses, and then he's got a little spinning. This is an activation. This is what happens when your third eye comes online and your crown comes on, and they merge together. And the first and second chakras, the root chakra and the sacral, you have your tail comes online, right? And so all these different,
And your wings.
and then your heart is online. You start to feel oh yeah,
Your
there you are. The wings are coming. You start to know yourself as that. You're not seeing yourself as a physical body anymore. You're starting to feel yourself as this energetic being with all of these parts that are now. You're feeling them like you feel your arms and legs. You know, they're true to you now. So what else does it look like, right? It's new. And so we're going to be exploring that together, but we kind of go into this new energy of the soul level or the energetic body. But to really embody it, you got to go even beyond it. You have to go into the high heart of the seventh, eighth, the ninth, what we call maybe the rainbow light body or the diamond light body. These bodies, when you're aware of them, then it makes it easier for the soul body, the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension to become available. So all these higher frequencies is what we're being calibrated to, and the awareness is coming to them. And it can be kind of confusing as we kind of discern and shift and let go of the old way, because that's what we're used to, right? And so this new way are coming, and pretty exciting in one respect, you know.
Really exciting.
And it can also be a little disorienting as
Yeah,
well.
and physically it can show up like heartburn, chest pain, neck ache, backache, right? Fatigue, all those things. So body work, nature, we know lots of water are all going to support you through it because it's big.
And the one thing if you can just stay and start to think of or feel yourself as an angelic human. What does that look like? What's the inquiry of an angelic human? What does that feel like? What is that? How does that start to embody that, right? And so that's what I would get into.
I am
because
an angelic
you
being.
are. I know. It's like I am an angelic human, right? That's maybe something you probably couldn't have said before and believed it. But it's coming online and it's here. So it's exciting times. And this weekend, we're going to be allowing our human angelic selves to do the integration, you know, and
And we have lots of support. We've got
Yeah.
big trees, land, water, we've got it all. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And each other, which is great. So we'll get into the meditation. I apologize, I didn't pin us in the beginning of the meditation. So if we post this, some of you may be on the video. If there's a problem with that, please just send me a message and I'll make sure I cut it out. Or if you have any, I don't want to do something without your permission. So sorry about that. A little wound, little kind of loopy being in here. So it's a lot of energy. So anyway, so if you guys could make sure you're all muted and we'll ease back and take flight.
I'm normally a lot closer to the mic. Can you hear me okay? Somebody just
Just
give me
give
a
a
thumbs
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so let's check your spine. When we start to move into our pranic body, our energetic body, it's the spine, which is the conduit. You could say it's like the transformer or the spiraling energy that kind of spirals up through Mother Earth, through our vehicle, and just lights up or turns on all the spirals of the chakras, which are kind of move horizontally out and back in front of us. So take a deep breath into your heart and presence that where your heart connects the spine. Breathing in. And as you just hold, gently hold, you're just feeling the energy, the prana, the life force engaging the heart, and gently exhaling. With the next inhale, see if you can go a little deeper into feeling the prana, the energy. Breathing in. And just hold. Building a little, and then exhaling. This is how you work with the pranic body. Next time, as you breathe in now, you're going to feel the goodness, how good it feels in your lungs. Breathing in. And just feel that level of fullness or satisfaction from just breathing your own pranic energy and exhaling. And just from those 3 simple breaths, notice how your root and the energy of your spine is kind of opened up down into your root chakra, presence your root chakra. Feel yourself kind of sinking into your hips and into your pelvic, into your chair. It's almost as if you're being drawn, or the energy is magnetic, is drawing you down as the spine gets activated, magnetized. Your connection to Mother Earth is being amplified. And you may feel it as it dropping down into your hips, down into your pelvis. And just kind of open up your feet a little bit and just allow yourself to receive the energy coming up, the telluric energies, the magnetic energies from Mother Earth. Begin to breathe almost like you're breathing up energy from Mother Earth through your feet, into your root, into your womb of creation, into your heart. Just kind of hold it there and just see what illuminates for you. And when you feel comfortable, just exhale back down through your root, through your feet, through your pranic tube, down into the core of Mother Earth. Breathing in, you're pulling energy up from Mother Earth. All the way into your heart, grounding in your heart. And exhaling back down through your tube, your spine, around the Karana, through your tail, bone, through your root, back into the heart of Mother Earth. It's almost instantaneous. We're not like dropping into Mother Earth. You're already connected. You're just actually just breathing now, breathing it in. It's almost as if you're being calibrated. At the same time, you may feel yourself kind of dropping down into the earth, into the groundedness. Again, feel your tail at the back of your tailbone. You may feel your energetic tail. And if you don't, then just see what image that you get there. And as you focus your awareness there at your tailbone, what happens to your diaphragm and your womb of creation? What happens to the heart and the lungs? What happens to your chakra system? And do you notice that maybe you're even pulling a little bit more energy up through Mother Earth? And just continue to equalize, breathing up from Mother Earth, exhaling down through your root chakra. See if you can notice like a clearing or an engaging of your root, sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakra with that of the Mother Earth. It's almost as if you could visually staking your spine into the heart of Mother Earth. When she receives you, she pulses energy up through you. Good, 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 good. And just now bring your awareness down into the core of Mother Earth. So if you need to spiral downwards, that's great. Some of you are just going to travel through your cylinder of ontochronic pranic tube light. And allow yourself to kind of like, as you get close to the core, the heart, some of you are already connected, but some of you are still kind of traveling down. You may feel kind of a slowing, a descent, and kind of like an effortless, like a feather, just kind of dropping in to the core energy, core frequencies, core vibration. That's it. And you'll feel a resonance with the tailbone. You may feel a resonance with your root chakra as well. It's almost as if there is no distance and your root chakra is merging, docking, landing into the astral diamond core heart of Mother Earth. And play with that imagery and energetics. See if you can just feel yourself landing in the heart of Mother Earth. And when you do land, you almost kind of like lock in and you start to breathe. It's almost like you're breathing through the roots, through the meridians of the heart system. You start to feel pranic lines or pranic force lines of the heart. And see if you can, through your breathing, just as if you were massaging or as if you were moving your own lungs, see if you can breathe and pulse through the heart of Mother Earth, through the core of Mother Earth, and find yourself moving with it. It's like you're breathing into it. And you're breathing your life force into the heart core of Mother Earth. Great. Now we're all there now. We're going to let ourselves just land here a little bit more, but simultaneously, we're all in the core, the center point of Mother Earth, but we're also in it like a horizontal disc. See if you can feel both that portion of which is connected into the center, the source point, the heart point of Mother Earth, and that point which is you are on the disc. It's like a disc of light. You could see it as a golden illuminated disc or a pure white field of light. And it's like this disc is turning into like a silvery, shimmering event horizon, almost like a stargate or a portal that's pointing upwards through the heart of Mother Earth out towards the surface of the planet. But each of us are holding not only the center point, but the frame or the event horizon of this portal, this disc of consciousness. It's like a solar consciousness that's come online for us. So just breathe for a second into that disc of solar consciousness. Feel yourself present as if you're a part of breathing it into more and more light, more illumination, more and more presence. And as it gains a little more momentum and power from all of our awareness, it may start to spin a little bit for you. It may feel like a counter or a clockwise spin. And as it spins, it kind of like generates a helical pulsing waves upwards through your cylinder of light, through your surface body, and out into the atmosphere, out into the ionosphere, magnetosphere of Mother Earth. But stay focused on illuminating this golden disk of white light. And it's just kind of gently hovering now. Fully present, centered in the core heart of Mother Earth. You may notice that you're fully centered in the core of your own heart, but astrally you're on this golden disc. We're going to kind of just drop down now, drop down through this portal, heart of Mother Earth. We're not really going to change any spatial distances. We're just going to change frequency. And what becomes present is we're going to become present to our fifth dimensional Earth. Earth Mother Tara. And just begin to feel yourself aware of, in your peripheral awareness, the increase of light, the increase of energy. Now you're in the fifth dimensional heart of Mother Earth. We're in Mother Tara. And begin to just breathe with Mother Tara. Allow her to breathe through you. It's like you're releasing control of your energetic body and allowing her to turn your light body on to these fifth dimensional frequencies. And in so doing, you become more aware of or conscious of through your soul perceptive powers. Mother Tara. Now as you ground here, you may feel some opening at your third eye, what we call your frontal cortex and your corpus callosum. You're being calibrated to these higher frequencies. You may even start to sense there's this upload, download energy with your higher self here. Just allow yourself to receive.
Take a deep breath into your heart. Stay in the place where you just were. We're integrating another level of the frequency. Deeper into the womb of the Great Mother. Feel the richness, the comfort, the support of everything you need. Here, all seeds are birthed. Now bend down into her rich soil. the glistening, dark, beautiful, fertile soil. And there's a seed waiting for you. Pick it up. And bring it to your heart. You may stand, you may sit, you may lie down in this beautiful place of source. And as you breathe, the beautiful Divine Mother, the Golden Goddess, on her beautiful, glimmering, eloquent dragon with a halo of brilliant light and the eyes of pure love and devotion and adoration for you comes forward. Allow her to approach you. Allow her to envelop you. Feel the love she has for you. Allow the tears to flow, the joy to expand. The purity of this love envelop you. She is always with you. She is inside of you. She is around you. And she now touches your heart where you are holding your seed. And her grace and her mercy and her compassion and her strength and her courage and her light and her love is activating that seed with your DNA. This seed will be planted at the solstice. And the harvest will come at the equinox. Allow these cycles to work with you, to guide you, to heal you, to express through you. And spend a few moments in your heart, breathing, feeling her, receiving the messages, the downloads, or just the feeling of love. Be still and receive. Take another deep breath. Look into her eyes. Feel her hands on your heart. As you say thank you, she begins to move out. This beautiful, rich womb of creation. But she is always there. And as you sit or lay or stand, you become aware of who you really are. You may feel expanded in your crown. You may feel wings in your back. You may feel taller and lighter. Your tail may become strong. You see that you are a brilliant, divine perfection expression of the enlightened human. And feel the energy expand out your heart, strengthening your solar plexus, opening through the crown of your head, and anchoring into the rich, fertile soil where you are. And with another breath, you create a golden egg around you with a golden thread connected to this beautiful place. And as you travel up on the golden disc, in your golden egg, you are someplace on the earth. Look around. Is it familiar? What does it smell like? What does it look like? Are there people there? Is there vegetation? Are there other beings there? This is the point where your seed will manifest. Whether it be etheric, physical, spiritual, it's a place for you to access and cultivate your soul's expression as you lead humanity to the new earth. The answers will come. They will reveal themselves in synchronicities and messages and signs on how you are to continue to expand this light, this love, these seeds gifted to you from Source through Divine Mother into the world. Take another deep breath. Bow your head in gratitude and thanks for the beings, Mother, creation, each other. Travel in your egg back to the place where you are in this reality. Breathing and allowing the light to move through your cells and your organs and your tissues. Energizing your egg. Anchoring it into this reality, into where you live, where you work, where you walk, who you see. And with a few more deep breaths, begin to have awareness of your toes, your feet, your jaw, your arms, your shoulders, your hands. And raising your hands to your third eye. Locking this into your awareness. Bowing your head in devotion and reverence. For all that is in each other. Slowly come back to the room. Thank you, everybody.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.